I'd have to say that I believe one of the most successful programs in our day is Alcoholics Anonymous, or as we say, AA. And when I say successful, I measure success by the fact that it actually transforms people's lives for the better. Anyone who goes to an AA meeting, for example, comes out of those meetings a better person for having spent time there. It is so successful that there are many other support programs that model themselves after AA. For example, OA, Overeaters Anonymous, or NA, Narcotics Anonymous, or SIA, Survivors of Incest Anonymous. So the question is, why are they so successful? I think, first of all, because of the message. The message is positive, and it's one that offers hope to those who go to those meetings. I also believe that it's successful because they allow everyone who enters those meetings the freedom to be themselves. It's also successful because they recognize the individuality of every person. No one is judged when they walk into that room. It's also successful because their concept of God, which they call the higher power, their concept of God is broad enough to include everyone. Also successful because they have a sense of community, that all are welcomed. And what a great support system they have as well, that everyone who is at that meeting identifies with everyone else at that meeting. I would say that those programs literally save lives. Some of you probably know some of the expressions that are very popular in AA. Some people put them on their bumper stickers, for example. You may see them on a car. For example, live and let live. Let go and let God. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Easy does it, and one day at a time. These expressions change people's lives. Well, you know, all of those programs that I mentioned are called 12-step programs, and they're all about making amends for our past lives, which is so healthy. The fourth step of the 12, by the way, is taking a personal inventory, looking at your shortcomings and your defects. Honestly, some people actually write them on a piece of paper so they can see them in front of them. And then the fifth step, following the fourth, is sharing those shortcomings and defects with another human being. How healing is that when you're able to face who you are at your weakest moments and share that with another human being? People go to those meetings, by the way, by choice. And they go because they know that the experience at that meetings enhances their life and the lives of all of those around them. There's another great expression in AA that says you don't have to drink to suffer from alcoholism. Think about it. You don't have to drink to suffer from alcoholism. In other words, the disease affects many people, but so does the recovery. Well, I say this because the Catholic Church is an institution that also seeks to be successful, to offer hope to all of those who choose to come to church, in particular, by the way, to those who are struggling in their personal lives with personal issues, spiritual issues, moral issues, and addictions. There's another saying in AA, that it's a program of attraction, not coercion. I think the Catholic Church can learn a lot from AA because we are a church of invitation, not forcing people to come to church. The invitation is what we espouse. Our message, like AA's, also must be a positive message. We have to give people hope. And one of the most positive messages that we have is that God loves each of us unconditionally. What a great message that is to bring to our people. And also, we have to allow people who come to church the freedom to choose to celebrate where they are nourished so that they want to come back because the message is a positive one. We have to recognize the individuality of every person who walks into our churches because God knows each of us by name, and we have to respect each of us as being different from one another. Our concept of God as AAs has to be inclusive, not exclusive. We have to show people a sense of community marked by hospitality when they come to church. And also, we have to offer them a support system, as AA does, of outreach, especially to those who are not wanted elsewhere, to those who are marginalized. I love to say this, that Jesus touched those that no one would touch. He healed those that no one would heal. He forgave those that no one would forgive. And he loved those that no one would love. That's the message that we bring to our people. We also have expressions, by the way. They might not see them on bumper stickers. Most of ours are biblical. But these are some of our best from my point of view. Come to me, all you who are weary, and I will give you rest. God shows no partiality. Nothing can separate us from the love of God. Nothing. God is love. I come so that you may have life and have it abundantly. And be not afraid. Today, more and more people are coming to church by choice, by the way. Hopefully, because of the experience that they have at church, they believe they are better people. And not only are they better people, but their relationship with the community and the world is enhanced by their participation at church. One of the reasons AA is so successful is that no matter how often someone falls off the wagon, or goes on a binge, or starts drinking again, they are always welcomed back with open arms. Always. So I leave you with two questions today. First, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how would you rank the Catholic Church in the area of welcoming people back with open arms? And the second question, how do you know you are welcome in the Catholic Church?